Ghost stories. Anyone got any good ghost stories?
I don't believe in them, ghosts. I think they're the product of an overactive imagination.
Why did you mention ghost stories, Cecil?
I don't know. Something to take my mind off the food that's going to be ruined waiting for Caroline. What a pain she is. I don't know how he puts up with her.
How she puts up with him, you mean, surely?
All right, so old Lucian has a little fling now and again. Any man would if he was married to her.
It's a bit hard, Cecil.
Look, I don't have anything personal against the woman. Heavens, I hardly know her. But unlike the rest of you, I can give a more objective opinion. And I'm telling you, that woman is very much near the edge.
And Lucian is pushing her over it.
No, he isn't.
What?
Nothing. Don't let's talk about... Listen, if you want ghost stories...
I don't want ghost stories.
I was staying at an old house in Cornwall some time ago. These two chaps were about to open it as a hotel. They took me around the place. And I noticed that one of the rooms hadn't been touched. It was furnished in the Victorian style, but it had a distinct musty smell about it. I asked why the room was different from the others, which had been done up very tastefully in a more modern style. This room is haunted, they said. Really? My word. I'd like to spend the night in it.
You didn't.
I did. They put sheets on the bed and they left me to it. The only other thing in the room was an old wardrobe. Oh, yes. I forgot to say, they hadn't had any electric put into that room, so I had an oil lamp. As I lay there, I thought to myself, I'll just check in that wardrobe. I know it's silly, but I'll just check. So I got out of bed and I opened the wardrobe. Well, of course, it was empty. So back to bed I went. Then I thought, under the bed, I'll just check under the bed. So under the bed I looked. Of course, as to be expected, nothing there. So I went to the door. There were 3 bolts, and I locked them all. Well, then feeling very foolish, I walked back to the bed and blew out the lamp. Then, just as I was about to lift my foot to get back into bed, a voice whispered in my ear, "Good. Now we're both locked in."
That isn't true.
Well, of course it isn't. I'm telling you a ghost story. Rebecca?
Yes?
Champagne.
Yes. Help yourself. I'm just going outside to see how Lucian's getting on. I won't be long. Lucian? What's the matter? Why are you staring at me? I can't quite see you.
Beautiful. You are so beautiful.
Thank you, kind sir. That's just the sort of thing a girl likes to hear.
I could have changed for you, Rebecca. I could have been a better person. And I threw it away. On nothing. Emptiness.
There's still time. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you, Lucian.
Do you know the best kind of lovemaking, Rebecca? The very best. It's when every other quality of love has been tasted and satisfied. All the words have been spoken. and there's nothing left but a yearning that's almost on the brink of madness.
Lucien?
A silent scream in one's very soul. That's what I'm feeling now, looking at you in the darkness, Rebecca. I love everything about you. I love the warmth in your laughter, the sadness in your smile. I love your witch's costume. I love you with the same passion I hate Caroline.
Lucien? Where's Caroline?
Too late now. Too late.
Is Caroline all right? Oh, thank God, that must be her. Let's try and enjoy this evening. We'll meet when we get back to London and... Oh, Lucien, I'm beyond caring about anything but you. Come in now. Come on. I'd better let her in. I want you to leave her, Lucien, before something awful happens. Come in now.
Did you think I'd murdered her?
No, of course not. I was worried about her, but no, of course I didn't think you'd murdered her. Please. Come in now.
I will. You go in. It's cold. Go on.
The car went into a ditch. I couldn't find a house. I've been walking for miles.
My God.
Let's get her inside. Give her a brandy, Cecil. I'll get something to clean her face with.
Drink this, Caroline. I think you might be in shock.
I'll do it.
I found them. She must have been a schoolgirl. I found him with a schoolgirl. I've known about the other women. Everyone knew. But a schoolgirl. It was my fault. Getting back early. I should have phoned. But I wanted to surprise him. It was his birthday, you see. I'd brought him a present. I walked into the drawing room. He was caressing her, lying on top of her. I smashed it into his back. It went in so easily. I didn't expect that. It must have gone through him and pierced her heart. There was so much blood. I'd killed them both with one stroke. She never made a sound. Why do you think that was? Rebecca? Why didn't she make any sound? I saw their blood mixing together.
I think we'd better call the police.
The police. She doesn't need the police. She needs a doctor.
There's not a mark on her.
But she's talking nonsense. You all know she's talking nonsense.
Rebecca, I really think we should call the police.
It's not her blood, Rebecca. There's not a mark on her.
Well, whoever's blood it is, it certainly isn't Lucian's. We all know it isn't Lucian's. Cecil, I've seen him. He's outside in the garden sorting out the fireworks. Look out of the window, for heaven's sake.
It's all right, Rebecca. We've all had a bit of a shock.
Gordon, you saw him out there in the garden. You saw him.
I never saw him, Rebecca. It's too dark out there to see anything.
I'm sorry, Becky. Sorry for all the mess. But he was no good. Oh, he had plenty of charm. But he was no good. He was never going to change.
No. What she says is rubbish. It isn't true. Lucian! Lucian!